So this has been an emotional roller coaster of a day. It was my last day off because I work the next 3 days before I get 2 more days off. And we just hope that on Sunday we can go to the Candy Kitchen, and I'll tell you why I say hope. You all know how much the blue bombshell means to me. Probably too much to some of my friends and family would tell you that tonight. Um, the thing of it is, when we had the wreck last year, and it was the decision of keep it or move on from it, I at first was leaning very heavily towards moving on from it, but it ended up we kept it, got it repaired, and at that time I fell back in love with it. So then came the decision, do we put tires on it or do we trade it? Well, I fell back in love with it. We put tires on it. And then last night, when I almost had that wreck, and I stopped that vehicle in a very harsh manner on the brakes. And I've been told, we don't slam the brakes on for any reason, but I had to, because if I didn't, this truck was going to hit my driver's side door. At that point, I was proud of myself, and I came in the house and, a little bit proud, but yet my pride was a little wounded because I was thinking about the tires. B, I was thinking about the brakes. And C, I just thought, okay, I avoided an accident. Well, when I go today to get ready to go run errands with Grandpa, we get in my car and I put the key in there. Well, at first I give him the key to put it in there, and he turns it on and it goes, I can't make the noise. I wish I could. And I said, you must be flooding it. But here he is sitting on that side, putting the key in, and it's making a click click noise. So I sit down and I figure, oh, I can do this in a heartbeat, And I'm like, come on, old blue. And I turn it over, click click. And the lights are on inside the car, the lights are on the front of the car. So that to me didn't mean that it was the battery or anything like that. Stupid me. At that moment, I should have called for roadside assistance, and we should have taken care of the SUV at that moment. But my other functioning head just went, okay, you've got errands to run, the weather's going to get bad, they're talking about snow. Again, get ahead of the game. So we immediately jumped in his 87 Chevrolet, went to Aldi's. I went into Walmart, which that was a disappointment. Only thing there I can say is thank God they had my Claritin. If you want the book that's supposed to be out on that actual day, good luck, because you're not going to get it. Maisie Yates, I love that author to death. She's one of my favorites. And she had a brand new book coming out. Lori Wilde had a brand new book coming out, and they both said go to your local store on Tuesday. It should be there. We went there. We went to County Market. Neither store had your books. So authors, you need to get with the program in the rural areas, because apparently we don't know how to stock books. Just saying. Yeah, I'm a little moody. I'm a little witchy tonight, and I apologize. But when your car doesn't start up and it's your whole world, it's like, what in the world, So we run the errands and we get home, and I was bound and determined I was going to go outside and I was going to get that thing working, because I thought maybe I just was flooding it, which I didn't have my foot on the gas pedal, so I was not flooding it. And I've heard different things from all my friends, from it's a starter, it's the alternator, it's the battery, be prepared to trade, which got me into a really bad mood and an argument with a couple of my close friends, which at that point I texted my mom, and my mom's like, you got to calm down, you got to just focus, it's just a vehicle, you'll get it fixed, no big deal. But I was thinking, things are finally, going my way financially. I can look at, maybe replacing the computer. It took me 4 times before I could make this video for you all, okay? So this thing is showing its age too. I'm just like, come on, 2021. You're starting to really get on my nerves. And then if that isn't the icing on the cake, early this morning, I heard from the person that I bought my Cowboys calendar from. Now, by cowboys, I mean I like Westerns. So these are actual cowboys in the Wild Wild West doing things, right? So I ordered this calendar back around December. And I really thought, okay, It'll be here like the first or second week of January. We even opened a case up on this thing. Well, she had told the person that I ordered it from, said, "Oh, I found out it's lost. I'll refund your money this evening." Then it turns into, "Oh, it's not lost. It'll be delivered tomorrow." Now, while she said it was lost, I went ahead and reordered another calendar because I was able to find one on eBay. And I had never been so mad in all my days at myself. And thinking that I was going to get my money back, because guess what? Because now the calendar's arriving tomorrow, she's not refunding my money. And it's just like, I need some good news, y'all. I'm sick to death of this bad news, and I am not one of these people that, likes to spend money foolishly anymore. Heck, I like to get things done ahead of time. I like to get my niece's birthday bought ahead of time, which I did. I like to get the holidays bought ahead of time, from Valentine's Day to St. Patrick's Day to working on Easter. That way I don't have to worry and stress. Now I'm going to have to worry and stress about this. It's overwhelming. It's like, I just need some good in my life right now. I'm serious. But enough of the complaining, whining, and kvetching. I've got 3 other videos to make for you tonight. And now that I've got all my grievances out, so to speak, I've got 2 magazines to review, 1 song to sing. Don't go anywhere. Tomorrow night we have Married at First Sight. I will try to take notes like I normally do and review it, and then come back and talk to you all about the different couples and if they're going to make it or not. I know a lot of you like when I do that. Some of you say it's better to get that focus on something positive than something negative. Right now it's just, when one of my friends was sending me pictures of various vehicles, just in case, that's how they kept going, just in case, we want you to be prepared, if it's something major. And I know they meant well, okay? It's not like that they were doing it out of spite. But that SUV, the reason it's so special to me is for so many reasons. There is, when I was hunting for it, everybody said, "You're never going to move up from a vehicle to an SUV." And Jackson proved them all wrong. And that's my first SUV. Not only that, I can remember haggling with them and sitting down and trying to bargain with them to get to my price, and then it went our way, and it was just great. To my stepdad, which was like my biological dad, said, "If you get that, I'll make a step for Grandma to get in and out of that SUV." I still have both of those steps in the back of my SUV, mind you not. And then Grandma's reaction to the SUV, like she just didn't want me to get it because she was fearful of falling out of it. There's just so many memories in that vehicle that you do get attached to it, emotionally bonded to it. And it does become a baby because it's like a part of the family. And it's about paid off, too. So it's like, this is just something, another expense I don't need at this moment. So that's where I'm at with that. So now that I've vented and I've complained, let's move on to something happy. I'll see you in a couple minutes.